Sarah, congratulations on the series.
Thank you so much.
So let's start off with you. It was based on an Audible podcast. Talk a little bit. Were you familiar with the podcast? And then tell us a little bit about your character.
So I had never heard the podcast. I hadn't heard of the podcast, but as soon as I got the script and was offered the role, I listened to the first 2 episodes. And then when I agreed to do the show, I was like, I'm not going to listen to any more because I know that we're making the TV show into something other than what the podcast is. So I really wanted to be able to be in charge of shaping my own Emily Lane. So you asked about the character. So I play a character named Emily Lane who runs a Christmas shop that's open 12 months a year. She is a little crazy cuckoo for Christmas. She loves Christmas, and she seems like your everyday Hallmark romantic lead until someone dies. And then all of a sudden she has these skills that she brings to the surface that she should not possess. Because she is determined to solve this crime, and we get little like breadcrumbs of what her life used to be, and maybe she's running from something, maybe she's running to something. Who is this woman? It's a really, really fun series that's structured. We do every 2 episodes, a mystery is solved, and then there's the through line of the mystery of who is Emily Lane? Who is she? That plays throughout the whole series. It's a really, really fun show.
So what are the ways in which you kind of relate to Emily, and what are the ways you think you have to really struggle to get into her mind?
So what's interesting, I think, I love the voiceover that is used on the show that tells her inner life. It's her inner conversation that she's having kind of with herself at all times. It's the narration that happens that nobody can hear. That is a very different energy and a very different vibe than the happy, everything is great, I am in this small town, I love Christmas version of herself that she puts out front. What I love and relate to about that is that I think to some degree we all sort of we have a narrative happening all the time. We're all hiding a little bit as we present ourselves in different places as different, we're still the same people, but the truest version of ourselves, we often keep hidden. So I think that there is something very honest and very true about portraying a character like this. It feels very human.
Was there a scene that you shot that kind of spoke to you the most in the season?
Yes. Oh my gosh. So it's the end of episode 4, and it's a beautiful moment where Emily reveals something about herself for the first time, and a very real thing about herself. And you begin to see her cracking open a little bit. And it's heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. And it's a scene with Peter Mooney's character with Sam. And it was just a really special scene to shoot. And I can't give anything away except that there's so much about Emily. She's got it all together. She's so strong. She's so brave. She's got a hard edge. But then when she cracks open, you kind of turn to mush for her, you know? And I love that moment in the show because it makes the audience go, it made me go as Sarah Drew, I want good things for Emily. I just want her to be okay.
Yeah. What maybe a scene or something that happened to you behind the scenes that 10 years from now you'll look back on this experience and like, oh, that was what it was like working on?
Oh, great. No, I have the best one. So it was like our second week shooting, I think, and we were out on our on the back lot, which is where we're shooting all the exterior town stuff, which doesn't have any grounded electricity, so we're all running off of generators. When we're running off of generators, if there's lightning, you have to shut production down because of electrocution issues. And we got shut down 3 times in one day, where we were all just crammed in this diner, and we couldn't do anything. We couldn't move forward. We couldn't shoot anything. But our director turned on a music mix. We were dancing. Peter Mooney was standing behind the bar of the diner. Kaylee and I were sitting. We were laughing so hard. I did a whole. We danced. We laughed. It was like camp. It was like we're at summer camp, and this is the best day ever. And it was like the encapsulation was like we're off to a good start. Even though we shut down, we had to take an insurance day, all this stuff. we still like it. It solidified us as a unit and a family. It was really fun.
Well, I think that's a beautiful note to end on. Sarah, congratulations
Thank
on
you.
the series.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for watching the You Interview channel. With over 3,000 original celebrity videos, we have one of the largest collections of celebrity interviews anywhere. So remember to like and comment on our videos and subscribe to the channel. If you want to get more involved, you can become a member of the channel. Membership has its perks. You can see exclusive celebrity videos and get the opportunity to ask our celebrity guests questions. We can't wait to hear from you.